The struggle for me was to unshy her. For me, it was parang kakaya naman tong batang to. Hindi pwedeng maipagmalaki. I was so embarrassed. I wanted the earth to swallow me.
If you want to get notified each time there's a new video, please hit the bell button somewhere.
Tita Cookie, our next category, we want to ask you some questions about how you parented somebody like Kimi. How do you make more Kimis in the world? So our first question would be, when Kimi was a child, what were your dreams for her?
When I raised Kimi, I raised her the way I too was raised. I raised her making her feel important and valued because my own parents did the same for me. First of all, I'm bunso and I'm the only girl. I had 5 brothers before me. So, of course, I was the apple of everybody's eyes, especially my dad. He really believed in me. So, no matter what I did, he thought I was the greatest little girl in the world. And I think I did the same thing with Kim. I left her on her own. I didn't spoon feed her because I was never spoon fed. So, whatever she is today, it's all her own doing. I'm proud to say that. I mean, I probably did it unknowingly. I probably set an example, but she did it all on her own. And I did the same thing to myself. Whatever I am, whatever I've reached in life, it's all because of my own doing too. I was never spoon fed, and I didn't want to do the same thing with Kim. She just knew that I was a disciplinarian. But I never really spanked her. I wasn't violent with her. I never gave her any physical punishment. But she knew, my eyes would roll or my voice would raise a bit higher. And she knew I meant.
Try to there, roll your eyes
Okay,
there.
like
How?
that, like
Can you
this.
roll?
How?
Can you roll your eyes the way you would? Oh, like that.
Like that.
Like that.
And sa tita, in other words, nadadaan mo sa tingin si Kimi.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nice to get a glimpse of how Kimi was parented when she was young. Just you knowing that you were enough. I think that's why Kimi feels
She's
so
enough.
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow-up question to that would be, what was she like as a little girl? Because we see Kimi now when she's so alive and colorful
She's big.
and authentic and free. Was she always like that as a little girl?
No, she was very shy. She grew up in the room of the maids. She doodled on all the walls, but she was quiet. So she was left pretty much on her own. I don't know what made her like that. Maybe, yeah, maybe it was later in life when she was witnessing how we were helping other people. But I guess
Yes.
she could also see how colorful I was, colorful, biba. So maybe without me having to tell her, you have to be like me. Well, she became like me, like a clone.
Clone.
Yeah. Me, the
Were there
clown.
any
I was the clown. She was the clone.
between you and Father Lou, who would be the more of the disciplinarian between the two of you?
I was the disciplinarian, disciplining the whole family, including her father.
I understand you. I hear you. So Father Lou is also your eldest.
Yes. No, not the eldest, the youngest. Well, anyway, I think Kimi would run to him because he was more open. Like if she would give lessons, kunyari, she'd say, Papa, can you listen to me? Yeah. He'd have time for that. Listen to me, I'm going to teach you. And then she'd say, I'm going to teach you. Oh, okay, okay, I'm listening. Wow, I learned a lot. Father Lou would do that.
Were there any struggles or difficulties raising a child like Kimi?
the struggle for me was to unshy her. She was too shy. Me, I'm outgoing, if all my friends are outgoing. And for me, it was parang kakahiya naman tong batang to. Hindi pwedeng maipagmalaki. That was the struggle. Because, she was so cute. So people would doll her up. I would doll her up, dress her up in colorful clothes. And my friends would also want to dress her up, put on makeup for Halloween and stuff. And there was one time, my friend asked her, Kim, would you like to come to Valle Verde so that you can join the Halloween festivities in the village? And you know her answer? And I'm an English major, and my classmate was also from Merino. She said, I don't know to my mama.
Wrong grammar.
So embarrassed. I wanted the earth to swallow me.
How old were you then, Kimi? Were you maybe 18?
I don't know. Maybe 8 or
And
7.
Tita, how did she
7.
overcome her shyness?
Yeah,
What was the
Oh,
turning point?
she went to a summer theater camp. And from then on, she changed. She was transformed. Yeah. I think the director there changed her, transformed her.
After that, when Kimi was starting to find her place in the world and come out of her shell, how did you best support that? How she pursued her passion later on to start coaching and working with people and getting out there?
First of all, I thank God for it. Parang thank God. She's changed. Thank God she has a different personality. Almost like mine, but not quite. And of course, we were always supportive. If she did well, the praises were there. Very good. Ang galing. But then sometimes it was if she fell short, she'd get that from me and again rolling of the eyes. Parang, how did I do? There.
Honest,
And how
honest.
did she react to that whenever you would roll your eyes?
Maybe you should
It
ask
wasn't
her. Maybe you should ask how she would react because I never knew what she was thinking or feeling inside.
Oh, Kimi, how did you react?
I don't know. I can't remember. I guess they were just honest. They wanted a better version of me. So they would tell me if it was good or if it was bad.
So that was the beginnings of you being the mother pusher, huh?
Kaya Cookie, just so you know, she's like that to Team Protons ngayon. Yeah, she's like that. Like,
I am very honest. In dealing with people, honesty really is the best policy. Because if it isn't honesty, then you don't really bring out the best in people.
You bring out the best when you're honest. That's my belief. I believe in that.
And I think we can all see that because you've raised a very honest and authentic daughter who brings that to the world and inspires us to be the same.
Thank you.
You know, she celebrates our enoughness. She reminds us about that every day, which brings me to our next question. What is the thing that Kimi does now that annoys you the most?
When she pushes her way too much. Like she's a know-it-all. And I have to remind her, hey, listen, I'm your mother. So parang, if you think you know it all, what about your mother? Your mother.
So that's the pagka-old soul comes out.
Yeah, that's what I hate most. And when she tells me what to do or what not to do, it shouldn't be. It's baliktad. I should be telling her what to do and what not to do. Yeah.
Okay, Mia, now you know now, okay? What do you, if that's what annoys you the most about Kimi, what do you love most about her?
Oh, she's very generous. She's very generous. She's very thoughtful. Actually, she's very caring. Very, very caring. She might not always show it, but I know she is.
Yeah, she loves you both so much. She always talks about both of you in such a beautiful, wonderful way.
Thank you.
Who's more like Tita? Would you say she's more like you or she's more like Father Lou?
Being pushy, she's more like me. Being a disciplinarian,
Okay.
she's more like me. But when she's more caring and she's kind, she's like her father. Yeah.
So she got the best. She got the best. This to get the best of both and then
Yes.
merge them together. Saan mo ba pinaglihi si Kimi?
Nako,
Was there anything you were eating?
frog's legs. Adobong frog's legs.
That's why my legs look like adobong frog's legs.
Tita, now we know where quantum leap came from.
Yabe. Kokak. Kokak.
Now we know the origins of quantum leap. But to ask you, ano ang namana ni Kimi sa'yo and what did she get from her father?
She got her discernment from me. She's also actually, she's very picky. Her taste, her aesthetic taste, and from her dad, her being friendly and walang bulok na tinapay. You know, she thinks highly of everyone. Yeah, that's what she got from her dad.
Bakit sa'yo
I
meron?
love
May bulok na tinapay sa'yo.
Hindi, pero very picky ako, very discerning. I'm not really as open as he is. I'm very selective eh.
kumbaga sabi, bakery Kimi, for your mom, mga ensaymada, ganon, ganon. Sa daddy mo lahat, lahat mo, naiputok.
Yes.
But that's so great though, Tita, that I think it's so nice to hear a mother know her daughters so well. And I think that's so rare these days. So another question would be, if there's anything you would like to manifest in Kimmy's life now, like right now, what would it be?
I would like to manifest the right person for her. The right person will find her. She will not look for that person, but that person will find her and will find her as the most. That person will put her on a pedestal and look up to her and simply adore her. That is what I will manifest.
The way Father Lou does with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Tita, this man that you're trying to manifest for Kimmy's life, what would your ideal guy be for Kimmy? Or what would your ideal son-in-law be?
If you're asking me, I would say, ay, dapat number one, guwapo. Ayaw ka ng pangit. Number two, dapat mabait. Number three, matalino. Guwapo, mabait, matalino. And perhaps, fourth, masipag. You can make money. He doesn't have to be wealthy. But he needs to know how to become wealthy. Because when I married my husband, he wasn't wealthy either. But I was never looking for wealth. Never. I was just looking for good looking, mabait, kind, caring, etc., etc. But look what it
That's
got
so
me.
great. You got so much more. You manifested so much more. That's so great.
Exactly. Basta guapo. Because when you're poor, you can become wealthy. But when you're ugly, you can never become handsome. I believe. I believe. See, you can't change your
Tita, you believe
face.
there's Vicky Bello and everyone else out
No,
there?
no. Because then it shows in the offspring.
Oo nga
See?
naman.
Oh.
Ako rin ni Tita Cookie yun eh.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And if you want to watch more, you can hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you and I love you. Bye! If you really like this episode, please feel free to share it with your friends, family, loved ones, and I would so appreciate that. You can also follow me in the social media platforms.